I understand you used to chase wild horses.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
brothers.
I
Tell
did.
about that.
Well, the reason why I chased those wild horses is because if I caught the horse, then I could ride the horse the rest of the day. But we didn't have the type of horses where you could just walk up to and just jump on them and go. So the process took maybe 45 minutes to an hour, but it was very rewarding because now we could ride the horses for the rest of the day. So that also helped me condition myself for what I was planning on doing in the future.
But you didn't know. You
I didn't
weren't
know.
conditioning yourself for anything at the time other than having fun, right?
No, I was just having fun, and I used to run dirt roads, and I didn't know the reason why I was running the way I did. It would be 100 degrees out in the middle of the day, but I just felt like I needed to get out there and run. I needed to train myself, and I had no idea I was training myself for something really big down the road.
Just to go back to this, how do you go about getting a wild horse?
You have to be very strategic. You got to know exactly where the horse is going, and so we worked together as a team. If it was 3 or 4 people, we would work together, and I always knew exactly where the horses would end up. So it would take maybe an hour to run them down, but at least eventually we got rewarded.
When you were growing up in Crawford, Mississippi, from what I've read, no street signs, sidewalks, traffic signs. There weren't stadium concerts. There weren't drugs. There wasn't crime. How would you describe what the environment was like there?
I think growing up in Crawford, Mississippi is just like all family. It was not really that much going on. If you blink for a second going through Crawford, you're going to miss everything that was in that town. But everybody, they were very close, no big concerts or anything like that. But, we would gather in Crawford, Mississippi, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I think I wouldn't go back and change anything about that environment because, like you said, I didn't have access to drugs and all that stuff. And it was not a family member that could put you in check. Anybody in the neighborhood or anybody around that area could just discipline you and just say, hey, look, you need to straighten up and start acting right. So it was more of a family atmosphere.
You were one of 8 children. You had 5 brothers.
Right.
How tight was money for the family back then?
Well, it was very tight, but I think it taught us the meaning of hard work and dedication. We didn't have everything, and we had to wait out our turn, for clothes, for everything. But I think because we were such a close family, we got through it. And I had no idea that I would be able to go back and give so much to my family down the road. But, I think my father taught me, hard work and dedication. He would take me to work with him during the summer. He was a bricklayer, and we had a responsibility, and you had to live up to it. You had to help generate and bring money into the house. And, I think my brothers and my sister, we knew firsthand how to go out there and work hard and be responsible.
Your father was a 6'4", 280-pound tough man. He, I believe, built the house you grew up in with his bare hands. Tough guy, though. Never said, I love you.
No. He was that type of guy.
Wasn't big into that. How would you describe him?
A guy that was going to discipline you, that was going to teach you that nothing is going to come easy. You're going to have to work for it. And, like you said, he built our home, that we lived in. He brought in the money so that we could survive. And one of those guys that never said, I love you, but you knew that he did. And, what he instilled in me, I think it really made me into the individual that I am today. And this is something that I passed on to my kids also. There's no shortcuts. You have to work for everything. You have to earn it. It was the same way when I came to the San Francisco 49ers. I wanted to earn my money. I didn't want anybody to give me anything, and I think that's why I worked so hard.